I'm Barry Doublet from BoardGameGeek at the Cannes Festival de Jeux 2020. And with me is Flo Thernovic, who's going to show us this new game called Omega the Ritual. Flo, over to you.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
Here in France.
Bienvenue en France.
So, what do you want to know about this game? There's a lot to say about it.
There's a lot to say. Point out the important parts of this game, like maybe the quick overview of how the mechanisms work, what the player's objectives are, and what makes this stand out from everything else.
So we're here trying to join a secret society. There is a vacant chair on this society, so the players are here to show if they deserve to join this society. So there is one chair vacant, so they're gonna play to see who deserves to join the society.
Okay.
And they're gonna have to play a ritual, an initiation ritual, and they're gonna have to summon spirits. You see here big cards, they look like tarot cards. I don't know if you know tarot card. So it looks like a tarot card. It's an esoteric thematic. And we're here to summon spirits, to play with runes. Actually, we're gonna use runes to summon spirits. For instance, I draw one blue rune and I try to summon Matong, okay? So I put my blue rune on it. Then I take it, I put it behind me, in front of me, and then it's mine and I control it. And as soon as I control it, I look like the numbers here. You see 5, 1, 0 here. And this number will tell me how I move forward on the disc every turn.
Okay.
So it's actually a race. Each time you cross the eye here on the board, you can choose one, what we call arcane, those round tokens here, which will make all of you to score. At the end of the game, we count every arcane. But there is not one way to win. There is actually several strategies to win. So the first strategy is the rush strategy. Go as fast as possible on the disc, trying to be the finisher. And the other strategy is let's call it the control strategy, trying to slow down the game, trying to draw more in order to score with the runes.
Okay. So a player's turn, I saw you just take a gem and summon
so
a
at
god.
my turn...
But what would a player's turn be? How would you move? There's no dice rolling to move across your board, there's no cards to play.
First of all, it's my turn. I draw a rune here on the...
center of the board?
Yeah, or in the bag. So I can choose it, if there's a color who interests me here, I take it here. If nothing interests me here, I take it on the bag. Okay. Then I put all the runes that I control behind my pyramid here.
Okay.
I can hide it on this pyramid. You see this nice, magnetic pyramid. It's a prototype actually, and we're developing this again. But it's almost finalized, let's say. Okay. So you hide all your runes behind this pyramid, and then you use your runes to summon or to protect the spirits that you already control. Yeah. So you put any amount of runes on one spirit, can be 1, can be 2, but the more runes there is on one spirit, the more the spirit is protected. Because you can attack opponent spirits by putting more runes than there is on it. Okay. For instance, this one, there is 5 runes of two different colors. You cannot put more than 2 colors of runes on one spirit. So another player could take it from me with more rune than 5. So he puts 6 runes on it, it's him. Yep. And then I look this number in the snake here to see how much runes I retrieve behind my pyramid. Okay. So here, for instance, you attack me, you put 6 runes on it. Okay, I lose 3 runes. They go to the trash, and I can keep those 2, and then you take this one. Okay. So, and you can choose to separate yourself from one in order to recycle those runes actually. Okay. Because you can decide, this one, I don't want it, because I want to retrieve this in order to put it somewhere else and use their power again. Because the whole point is every color of rune has its own power. And I told you already about the 2 strategies, rush and control. Of course, the color will be more adapted to one or the other strategy. So you're gonna choose to orient your strategy For instance, if you play the rush, you will take the blue, because each time you put a blue, you move forward 2 on the disc.
Okay.
The green, there will be more efficient for the control strategy. Each time you put 2 green at the same time, you can draw another one.
Okay. So each different color gem has its own power.
Yes.
That you take and pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Defensive power, offensive power, depends.
Okay.
The reds, for instance, they reproduce themselves.
Okay.
For instance, if I put 1 red on this one, if there is 1 red available here, I can take it and put it here for free.
Okay.
The black, I put it on my opponent's spirits only. For instance, you play against me, you put a black here, so you can steal me 1 red and put it behind your pyramid. Then we have the whites, and the whites, they protect. The whites, I don't have whites here, but for instance here, I told you about the snake number.
Yep.
It tells you how much you retrieve when you lose it. If it's 0, I lose everything. But the white, I always retrieve it. So they are a defensive color, you know? Because I can protect my spirits by putting a lot of white, because I know I will never lose it. So it's a balance between the different colors, the different type of spirits, because they're not, some go super fast, like this one, 6 you see on the disc. Some other go super slow, but they have a strong power that you can use every turn, for instance.
And the game will end when?
The game will end when first player reach 8 tokens like this.
Okay.
When he crosses 8 times the eye, then the game ends and we count.
You count all the victory points, and the highest victory point is the winner.
Is the winner, definitely. So there's this 4 ways to score. Of course, the arcans for the rush strategy. At the end, you also count the amount of rune that you have on each of the spirits you control.
Yep.
For the control strategy. Also, do you have the yellow runes? That scores. It's kind of the gold. So for each one rune you control, you will have 1 additional point. And also, there is a bonus for this. This is the prestige bonus. Each time you attack with success spirit opponent, you win 1.
Okay.
And this also, there's a bonus for the player who has the more point like this.
So this game is still in production at the moment?
This still is, it's designed. We've been beta testing it for quite a while now. And that's the final prototype.
Okay.
And there will be soon a Kickstarter campaign.
Okay.
Like in a couple of weeks, we try to achieve the financial part of the game. And we're pretty happy with the design. And
And so there you have it. There's a quick overlook at the up-and-coming game, Omega: The Ritual. Look out for it on Kickstarter soon.